people of the Facebook Whistle Punk. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna take a minute. I would take off my hat, but that's what we got going on under there. I feel like taking off my hat, though. It's, it's been it's been a week. It's officially summer in Hayward, and holy crap. People were up here, and they came and visited us. And hopefully I don't have too much of a 1,000-yard stare going. It's been busy, but it's been fun. Amidst all of it, I got no complaints. It's fun to see people. It's just been full-on grooving. And so, I have found myself a beer. Do you have a beer? Do you need something? You might need something. It's Wednesday. We've determined the date today is July. That's the date. Don't know what day it is. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's July as hell. So I found myself something delicious. I suggest you do something similar. If you're sitting on your couch, staring at your phone, go find yourself something in the fridge real quick. Give me a little cheers. I want to see a cheers action. Let me know what you're having. Sarah will have an extra beer for you. I'll drink twice. You'll see. Let's see. What do we got going on around these parts? 4th of July happened, and it was a lot of things going on. We did many coffees, many beers, many burritos. It was a hootenanny. I think probably our busiest 3-day stretch that we've had at the Punk, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So hoorah for that. I hope you all had a wonderful time celebrating being out in the summer and enjoying time with good company, friends and family, and eating lots of tasty food and hopefully drinking lots of delicious things, and just enjoying. Thank you all for coming out and supporting us, and for waiting in some lengthy lines, and for our amazing team that just totally kicked major butt, even in the face of a line of people out the door. So today was kind of back onto a little bit more normal track, but still lots of stuff going on. But very exciting. We're pumped for it. So what have I found here for you? I have found several things. I have a few beers on tap, and then some new treats from the beer cooler, which is now plump full of some fun and interesting things, and I'll share some with you. So Mike, are you on a boat? Good job. Don't drop your phone in the water. Surly Logic Bomb, that sounds yummy. I've had that before. It is really nice. Cheers, Jen. And anyone who's watching this later, I'm going to give you a toast, because people who watch it live get a little shout out. So I wish I had something real clever, but hoorah to you, the people watching the delayed feed. You're not watching it live. I see you right now. Cheers. Hope you're enjoying something. I have found this delicious beverage, which I am drinking at a rapid pace, and that is what it's designed for. This lovely little number is this has been 2 or 3 years now that it's been out. I want to say it's been 3 years. The Earth Rider Tap Shack. You know me, you know that I like Earth Rider beer, and I try not to be too biased towards one brewery or another, but I have a hard time not being an Earth Rider fanboy. They just make really good beer to start, which is the most important thing for a brewery to do, is to make really good beer. But then they make interesting selection of different styles of beer. They brand their things well. They have nice marketing. They're really good people. They support good things. I mean, they've just got kind of all of it going on. They do live music. We just like them, and they make good stuff. And this one is a collaboration with them and the Delta Diner, where they built their Tap Shack, which has Earth Rider beer and Caribbean-style jerk chicken to go along with this tasty little number, which is a really light Caribbean-style lager made with a bit of lime. And I say a bit of lime as in just a tiny, like they use that much. There's that much lime in here. Just enough that you notice that it's there, but it does not dominate the flavor at all. In fact, for some people, if I didn't mention there was lime in there, I don't know that you would necessarily pick up on it. It just has that little bit of citrusy sweetness and just a tiny little hint of tang, which makes it incredibly refreshing and super easy to drink, especially when it gets hot. So if you're out on the boat, drink some of this, be safe, but drink some Tap Shack. Just a super wonderful summer beer, and I think something that you could quite easily replace any of your other light lagers, and you could give this to anybody and they would love it, I'm pretty sure. So that's my first one, Earth Rider Tap Shack. Down the gullet. That one needed to just be, I needed that, people. Okay. What do I want to do next? Do you want to do bottles? Should I do the bottles? I'm going to do the bottles. I'm not going to save them. I was going to save them. Okay, I've got some fun things. Look, I'm going to sneak them into the frame. Watch. Doing it. Oh, what is it? They're stubbies. They're stubby bottles. Diddle-doo. 1840, folks. This one is from 1840 Brewery from Milwaukee. They are known to make some damn fine beers, and I've been wanting to get my hands on them for some time. I've tried a couple here and there, and now we have some in our store. So this one, first, is their Pillow Top Double IPA. I think that they make this one. I've been having trouble with this one on Untapped because they make Pillow Top, which is just normally a single hazy IPA, but this one, as you can see, is a double. They've doubled it, and it's 8.5, 8.5. It says it right there. I'm not lying. And it is just a wonderfully hazy IPA with a whole bunch of Citra hops in it. And it's one of those beers that it just drinks smooth. It's got a lot of citrus, it's got a lot of hop flavor and aroma, but it does not have a bitter finish. It's just silky. It's like drinking something that tastes like a Pillow Top mattress. This is my guess of what they're using the Pillow Top reference. Super, super tasty. So we've got some of these in bottles. You can buy them, drink them here if you want a hazy at the bar, or take them home. They're half-liter bottles, and they're in the little stubby guys. So these are 500 milliliters, which who knows their conversions to ounces. And give someone like 3 seconds to guess how many ounces are in 500 milliliters. Okay, anybody? Going once, going twice, metric people? 16.9 ounces. Half liter, just a little bit more than a pint. Okay, the other delicious one that we have from them, and you'll notice I'm not like cracking into these right now, partially because I don't need to be drinking a whole pint of 8.5% alcohol before I leave to go home. That would not be good. This one, Marie's Gap Year. It's a Belgian triple. If you know me really well, you know that a Belgian triple is probably one of my favorite all-time beer styles. It is super delicious. It's a golden ale, Belgian style golden ale. It also clocks in at 8.4, so 0.1% less. It drinks like a light beer. It's very effervescent. It's got I had one of these the other night. It's got a really nice thick head of foam on it, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. And it has this nice kind of like floral, slightly estery thing, which can be either something you really love or don't care for about Belgian beers, but it's something I really enjoy. And light-bodied on the malt character, but for 8.4, dangerously drinkable. So both of these are excellent beers from 1840. This will not be the last of things that you see from them, but they are the first things that you'll see from them up here. So super tasty. A couple of these. I'll show you one more time. Pillow Top, Hazy IPA, Hazy Double, and a Belgian Triple. Yum, yum, yum. Find them in the fridge. Okay, my next tap selection that I have been enjoying. This one is a fan favorite of mine for many a year, about as long as I've been selling craft beer, from our friends from Fort Collins, Odell Brewing Company. This is their flagship beer. This is 90 shilling. You can see it's just the color that beer should be. This is just a beer drinker's beer. It's just so damn good. Malty. It's got a little caramel, but it's pretty drinkable. Not pretty drinkable, it's extremely drinkable. It's a little bit dry. It's just yum factor 11. And that's out of 6. I'm just making stuff up. I'm sorry, my brain is it's like a circuit board that had a bunch of water dumped on it. So I apologize if I'm just making random connections. But this is a 90 shilling ale, which is a reference to the Scottish beer history of basically tax-based beers. So like a 90 shilling ale would refer to the cost of the grain used in the beer. So the higher the shilling amount, the stronger, the more grains used in the beer. 90 shilling would typically be about as high as you'd get with anything. This is only 5.3%. So it's a bit of an American interpretation, but also a nod to the fact that many British beers are not really strong, traditionally, British and Scottish beers. It wouldn't be uncommon for a lot of these beers to be 3% alcohol or even lower back in the kind of pre-industrial revolution days when brewing beer was very much a working person's beverage, and only those people who had the money to be able to afford to get stronger beer could. Now any of us idiots out here can get delicious beer. Sorry, I don't mean to call you an idiot, referring to myself. Any schlub can get some tasty beer at any strength now. But this one is kind of the beer that I would say that Odell has built their reputation on, and I'm always happy to have it here. We've done it in the past. It's just, like I said, it's a beer drinker's beer. It's people who enjoy the taste of beer love this thing. Yeah, the toasted caramelized malt, you get that sweetness, that richness in there. It's just really nice, and it's a very, very food-friendly beer. It's also particularly good beer in the summer because you got something to throw on the grill, and sham-bam-a lamb, you got yourself a very good pairing with that thing. Really, really nice. So, Odell 90 shilling. And finally, my last recommendation, my last little rant for the evening is this thing. Check it out. It's blue. It's a blue beverage. I had to get it. It's a bit of a goofy thing, but I just had to. It's too much fun. This is not Windex, I tell you. It is not something I got out of my, it's not windshield fluid or anything like that. This is a cider from Downey Cider Company out of Boston. They make some really good ciders, and I saw this one show up on the order list, and I had to get it. It's kind of outrageous, but it's just fun. It's the blue slushy cider, and it's made cider made with blue raspberry and lemonade flavoring added to it. I don't know where they picked these blue raspberries from, but I mean, come on, we know what we're getting into here. I mean, the smell is just like, close your eyes, going back to being like, this is very self-referential, so I apologize if it doesn't land with you, but like being 8 to 10 years old, running around barefoot in the summer and getting like a slushie or a snow cone, and this is just like that melted down, but with alcohol in it too. It's sweet as hell. It's just like candy. I'm not gonna try and be like, this is some refined cider that's super top notch. It's damn good, but it's sweet, it's fun, it's blue. I mean, what the hell? I try to put up the best tap list that I can with the most interesting things, highly regarded, but you got to be able to have some fun. And who doesn't want a blue cider? You probably need to come try it. And if you don't think you'll like it, well, too bad. Then don't drink it. I'll have some more. It's just a lot of fun. I think it's the most fun thing I've seen so far this summer come across my plate. And I don't know, it's just fun to look at, if nothing else. I mean, look at that. Look at the color. It's fun, pretty blue. And it smells and tastes just exactly what you'd expect. It scratches that itch. I think it's probably a lot to drink very much of it, unless you just have the wicked sweet tooth. But I mean, blue beverages. Come on, people. We can get in on this. I think that is all I've got left in the tank. I gotta go home and then come back here and do some more shenanigans with you guys for the rest of this week. Summer is just in the thick of it. We're through the 4th of July, which is somewhat disgusting to even say, because that means we're starting to get through the summer. But honestly, the meat of it is really to come. We've got the whole month of July, the whole month of August here, which are just prime time in this lake country. So I hope that you are just enjoying the hell out of this. The weather right now is impeccable. I hope you're able to savor some of that, find some time to put your feet up and just kind of relax and kick back, because I know that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in about 15 minutes, is getting home, shoes and socks off, barefoot out into the yard with a beverage and just kind of kicking back with the dogs. So cheers to that. Oh, Ashley's just so smart. She knows about all these things and keeps me on track. So thank you for the comments. We've got a whole bunch of new merch. I'm going to do a quick tour. I'm doing a rapid tour. We're flipping it around. Okay, beer fridge. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. There's all sorts of stuff in there. Yummy. And look at this. New merch. We've got totes. We've got tanks. We've got these. You need to have one. Look at this thing. Just a halvesy, and it's a crop top because it's half of a shirt. That is so much fun. And what else do we have? We've got some more of these. We've got some more punk shirts. They're super cool. We got more Wiener Dog shirts now in green. And some of this stuff has gotten destroyed because people are messy. We got these baseball shirts that are Brewers colors. They're just so much fun. Oh, and then check this thing out. Ashley is super stoked about that. That's a tie-dye Whistle Punk shirt and a cool kind of muscle tank and the Stranger Things style thing. So you need to be watching that, checking it out. And tomorrow, food truck's going to be here. The Cobble House Cafe serving some savory meatballs during our Thirsty Thursday event. So if you've got some fun beer to come share or just want to come hang out and just partake in some of that, show up anytime between 4 and 7, and we will see you then. All right. Have a good evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy Tap Talk. Take care.